He was praying one day, and a python crossed his leg and dried up. He didn't even need to say, I bind, it dried up. Anointed man, heavy duty grace, but no money.
So it appears that Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo is in hot water after mocking Apostle Babalola of CAC. The Christ Apostolic Church has unleashed a scathing rebuke against COSA founder Biodun Fatoyinbo in a rare public showdown that has set social media ablaze. The controversy erupted after Fatoyinbo, during a sermon, made what many are calling disrespectful and dismissive remarks about the late Apostle Joseph Ayo Babalola, one of Nigeria's most revered spiritual pioneers. Fatoyinbo's now viral comments described Babalola as a man of immense anointing but no money, adding with a sarcastic tone, "Where are his children?" The implication that Babalola's lack of material wealth somehow diminished his spiritual legacy ignited immediate backlash, forcing CAC to break its long-standing silence on social media controversies with a fiery open letter that dismantles Fatoyinbo's claims point by point. The church's response, signed by Pastor Ade Alaode, CAC's Director of Publicity, didn't just correct the record. It exposed what many see as the dangerous hypocrisy of Nigeria's celebrity pastor culture. To equate anointing or ministerial success with material wealth is biblically flawed, the letter stated, directly challenging the prosperity gospel narrative that Fatoyinbo and many modern mega church leaders promote. CAC didn't hold back, accusing Fatoyinbo of simony, the monetization of spiritual gifts, and warning that his teachings encourage greed, corruption, and godlessness in a nation already drowning in moral decay, which is a fact. But the real bombshell? CAC's meticulous dismantling of Fatoyinbo's insinuation that Babalola died poor and irrelevant. The church revealed that Babalola, far from being a penniless preacher, owned one of the finest Ford Jeeps of his era, funded education and weddings for countless people, and even dined with Queen Elizabeth II during her 1956 visit to Nigeria, an honor reserved for men of stature. Would a man in rags be granted such recognition by a colonial government? Certainly not, CAC fired back. Even more damning was CAC's revelation that Babalola's children, Mama Eunice, Wuraola, Ogini, and Apeke Adeniyi, are not only alive but living fulfilled lives of quiet service, contrary to Fatoyinbo's mocking question. What did you hope to achieve with this disrespect, they asked, suggesting Fatoyinbo's remarks revealed more about his own values than Babalola's legacy. Now the clash goes beyond two churches. It's more like a battle for the soul of Nigerian Christianity. On one side, we have the old guard represented by CAC, which is rooted in sacrificial service and divine calling. On the other hand, we have the new wave of prosperity preachers like Pastor Fatoyinbo, whose ministries often blur the line between pulpit and luxury. CAC's letter didn't just defend Babalola, it issued a direct challenge. When Peter said, "Silver and gold I do not have," was he anointed or not? It's a big question, that's food for thought. Social media has erupted with reactions, with many applauding CAC for finally calling out what they see as the arrogance of Nigeria's jet-owning pastors. Others, however, argue that Fatoyinbo's comments were taken out of context, sparking heated debates about wealth, faith, and legacy. But one thing is clear, this isn't just about one preacher's careless words, it's about a growing divide in Nigeria Christianity, between those who see ministry as service and those who treat it like a business. CAC's blistering response has thrown down the gauntlet, forcing a reckoning with uncomfortable questions like, has modern Nigerian Christianity lost its way? Is material wealth really the measure of God's favor? And most importantly, who gets to define what true legacy looks like? As controversy rages, one thing is certain, the ghost of Apostle Babalola isn't going anywhere. And if CAC's letter is anything to go by, neither is this fight going anywhere. That's it from me to you today. And yes, we'll keep in touch and we'll keep checking out on these stories. Bye for now.